Hello guys, and welcome to this video. In this video we are going to see the top 10 largest Bitcoin holders, and I am sure that this is going to be an interesting article or news for you to find out who the top Bitcoin holders are. And trust me, you will be shocked by knowing some of the names which are on the 5th and 4th and 6th positions. So let's get started. So of course the number one holder of Bitcoin is definitely Satoshi Nakamoto, the founder of Bitcoin, the mysterious developer who wrote the asset's original white paper in 2008. And we are also going to talk about the white paper of Bitcoin in this video very soon, and we'll also discuss about the what has been forgotten, which was written in the white paper of Bitcoin by almost all the cryptocurrency founders and in mostly all the investors. So but before that, let's see who is on the second place. So on the second place is Grayscale, which is one of the world class and top and the lowest fee kind of you can say they charge the lowest fee if you want to invest in a Bitcoin fund. So Grayscale is on the second place, and the entity which recently secured a landmark victory against SEC, which is amazing for the crypto space. And apart from that, on the third position is Binance. So Binance ranks third with all these holdings, but of course these bitcoins are actually the funds of their users, which they have stored in Bitcoin, but ultimately it's owned by the Binance. So you can consider it that they are holding these funds, but actually they are the investors fund, but of course it is controlled by them right now. So you can say that they own the third largest wallet. And yeah, so we'll see the coins which are on the 4th, 5th and 6th rank, and in the remaining ranks you will be amazed by knowing the owners of them. But before that, let's talk little bit about Bitcoin and the white paper of what Bitcoin's white paper taught us and why we are forgetting that. It's important to understand that. So in the world of crypto, decentralization is the silent power that drives any project success. Bitcoin is the prime example of that. When you're investing in or running a crypto project, hidden threats are looming around that project every second, and the more decentralized a project, better you can control those threats. So if you are investor, you can control that from outside and your investment is safe. And if you are running the project, then if your project is decentralized, you can literally control a lot of these unhealthy threats which will harm you and your investors. So when you do not invest in a project that is not decentralized, you can face many investment challenge, but that's the point of investing. That's why we want to address that issue with the long-term coin protocol. When you join the network, you get the power to allocate funds of investors joining after you for social causes, and that's how the bond becomes powerful between you and other community members. And that's how we can encourage decentralization. Once a bond becomes powerful, automatically building a successful crypto projects become a byproduct of that process. So addressing the issue of decentralization is most difficult, and we want to address that issue so we can help the investors. Many cryptocurrencies have serious allegations over them of manipulating the price to even doing exit scams, and those issues can only be addressed by challenging the centralized nature of those projects. Bitcoin challenged the centralized financial system, and look where it is now. It is unfortunate that investors are often being targeted by mesmerizing ideas and other influencing methods to extract funds out of their wallets, and only the power of only the power of decentralization can challenge this. It is possible that in the future, founders of all these centralized projects will build an organization that can counter people like me who are promoting decentralization. It seems that most cryptocurrencies know that they are centralized, and this approach is only going to harm their project and investors, but they are doing it because everyone else is doing it. It almost feels like the founders are disconnected from investors' hard-earned money. Founders are trying to lure investors into Ponzi schemes in many cases right from the start by introducing them to mesmerizing concepts, and that's why it is dangerous for the society. Only the power of decentralization can challenge such concepts. It is up to the investors in the end to decide whether they want to be part of such centralized shady projects by investing in them, or they want to promote the power of decentralization and create value for themselves and others. Some crypto founders are celebrated like movie stars, but in reality they are just running a centralized scheme which will end one day. If you ask me in simple words, then I can tell you that decentralization is a democratic approach to any cryptocurrency project, and centralized approach is an autocratic approach. Now tell me, which is going to survive longer and better? The addiction of getting overnight reach in crypto space is so high that people are not focusing on simple aspect that if a project is not decentralized, it cannot survive. Most founders and investors are disrespectful to Satoshi Nakamoto by not focusing on his core idea of decentralization. The more we are detached from the idea of decentralization, more we go into the loophole of gambling while investing. Bitcoin's white paper is the biggest document available for any cryptocurrency enthusiastic and investors because it is all about decentralization. That document should be the Bible for any cryptocurrency investor, but unfortunately that has not been the case. If you are not understanding what decentralization is, then just think of it as an organization which will keep going on even when some of its members die. Just the way if some Bitcoin miners die, others are there to replace them to run the network. That's how Bitcoin is designed, and that's how projects in which investors invest should be designed. Decentralization is difficult to achieve, but only if investors become aware decentralization will be possible. So I wanted to talk about all this because it's very important that when you are trying to know the top 10 Bitcoin holders, you should also know actually why Bitcoin was created and what was the core idea. The problem is that people have forgotten totally the core idea of Bitcoin, and that is what the unfortunate reality is. And that's why I feel sometimes that all these cryptocurrency projects apart from Bitcoin are just trying to extract money which otherwise investors would have invested in only Bitcoin, but because they are they are creating such influence using influencers to promote their project, and they are doing they are trying to do different things to attract investors money. What they are basically doing is that they are extracting money from Bitcoin and forcing indirectly in a manipulative manner for investors to invest in their project, because ultimate goal of Bitcoin, or you can say the blockchain technology, was to promote blockchain technology and to focus on decentralization. But most centralized projects are very far from getting decentralized, and that's why they are actually harming investors money. The more as an investor you are focusing on the concept of decentralization, better it is for you, better it is for your hard-earned money. And even if you don't find any other coin, then you can at least go for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is really indeed a powerful and decentralized project. Anyways, apart from that, let's go on the rank fourth holder. So the fourth holder is I think Bitfinex, I guess. Yeah, so number 4 is Bitfinex, and the fifth place is actually of United States, the government of United States of America. So the ruling body has a stash of over 175,000 BTC confiscated from various criminal activities. The American business intelligence company, co-founded by Michael Saylor, is sixth with nearly 150,000 Bitcoins. Its latest purchase also had around 420 Bitcoins. And apart from that, I think on number 7, 8, 9 and 10, these are the respective token holders. So on number 7 is Block 1, and on number 8 is OKX. Of course, OKX is an exchange like Binance. Number 9 is Robinhood. Again, it is, I think, an exchange like Binance or OKX. And on the rank 10 is Winklevoss Twins with 70,000 bitcoins. So this is the top 10 list of the bitcoin holders. And Winklevoss Twins, of course, if you are familiar with them, they were the early they were the guys who actually gave the idea of Facebook to Mark Zuckerberg. So that's if you are not aware of them. And apart from that, this is one interesting number which they have mentioned here, and it is that one entity that might find a spot in the aforementioned rank is the Bulgarian government. The ruling body has over 200,000 bitcoins from illegal miners in 2017, but the thing is that they have not mentioned it into the public domain, and some of the MPs tried to ask the government questions about what is the status of these bitcoins, and they were not cooperative. So we don't know the actual status. Maybe some corrupt government official has it, or maybe they not. I don't know. There is nothing here, so it's not clear here. But overall, these are the top 10 bitcoin holders, and I hope that this video was interesting to you, and I hope that I also made some sense about the importance of decentralization. And if you want to join my Telegram group, and if you want to join our project, then join my Telegram group first, my general Telegram group, and then in the later stage you can join the project in which we are trying to promote decentralization only. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this video made some sense to you, and if it did, then please hit the like button, do subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to join my Telegram channel. Take care, bye bye.